Shalom Israel. Uh, this video that I'm doing now, I've been meaning to do it. Well, I've been doing this video again over and over on repeat all week, but a lot of times, I'm one of those people that can't stay on the subject. I get sidetracked a lot, so resulting in a longer video than I should. But I want to go into the understanding of Matthew's the 5th chapter. Now, everybody knows the scripture that says, "Ye are the salt of the earth." Everybody knows, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets." I'm not going to rehash what we already know. We've broken down that scripture perfectly for years. What I want to go into are a few items in that chapter that the scriptures discuss that we need to be more mindful of and pay more attention to. So, first things first is we have to understand. We have to understand what's going on in that chapter. The chapter is talking about Yahushua starting off from the rip by letting you know that you have to keep the law. The law has not changed. The rules have not changed. We don't play by a different set of rules. As far as, the law is concerned, we're still keeping the law. That's not up for debate. What Yahushua is showing us in Matthew's the 5th chapter is that we have a more strict law, because it talks about that our righteousness has to exceed that of the Pharisees. Now, if the Pharisees are perfect with the law, then what could that possibly be talking about? The Pharisees are already on point when it comes down to legal matters and explaining and living by the law. For the most part, they don't do any murder. They don't commit adultery. So what exactly is it that we can do better than the Pharisees? Whom, like I said, these guys are pretty much doctors and professors of the law. The answer is we can be the law from within. How can we do that? How can we be the law from within? When you read the examples of Yahushua that he talks about in the chapter, he goes into things that lead to murder, lead to adultery, and he's cautioning us not to do them. For instance, and I'm gonna go right into it. If you call your brother a fool, it's saying that you'll be in danger of the hellfire. What does that mean? Why would you be in danger of the hellfire just for calling somebody a fucking fool? Well, the problem is with calling someone a fool is it makes, it's almost to say, if you call somebody else a fool, that you're the one smart motherfucker. It's kind of arrogant to be calling people a fool, like as if the one calling people the fool is the one enlightened person that has all the answers. So that's why you have to be very cautious not to call people fool, stupid, dummy, moron, retard. These things are things that, we call, and who do we call these things to? We don't just call regular people that shit. If you look at any Israelite video where they're talking about other Israelite camps, you're going to notice that we all call each other stupid. Which couldn't be any further from the truth, because in reality, even to be a Hebrew Israelite, you have to have some intelligence. You have to be able to break down some history. You have to be able to read some Hebrew. On top of all the other information that we hold on to or we retain and we go out there and teach. So I would say that brothers in the various camps are anything but stupid. You can call the Israelite a lot of things. You can't really call them stupid. Why? How? How can you call a brother in this faith, in this walk, stupid? We're some of the best informed people out there. A lot smarter than most of these people. Even what you would call the dumbest Israelite is smarter than a lot of these average people walking around. Being in the truth makes you have to be smarter. So you shouldn't be walking around calling brothers stupid or fools or morons. You know, I could say you're misinformed. You're misunderstanding certain scriptures. But to call somebody totally stupid who's breaking down the scriptures just about the same as you, maybe a little off here and there, doesn't make him stupid. Doesn't make him stupid. He just doesn't have the full truth. He's misled or misunderstood. You know, we have to get out of that habit. Or, as the scriptures say, we'll be in danger of the hellfire. Another scripture. Very important. Another idea that's very important that we have to be mindful of. Lust. Yahweh Shah said anybody that look on a woman to lust after her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. What does that mean? Well, when you look at a woman, what do you know about her? You look at a picture of a woman, you're looking on Instagram or Facebook, and you see a woman that's half naked. What do you know about her? You know, a lot of times, even in Facebook, you don't take the time to go back in the history and look at, you know, Facebook, and it's weird because every married woman doesn't say she's married. Every married woman doesn't admit that she's married. So you kind of have to use your sense. You know, your intelligence. All right? You're looking at a woman's page, she's in a two-piece bathing suit. You know, first thing that you think of generally is, man, that's a bad bitch. You picture her giving you sexual favors, or you imagine having, intercourse with her. The problem is Yahweh Shah said you're not supposed to do that. That shouldn't be the first thing you think about, because you want to know if she belongs to somebody, if she's married, if she's somebody's girlfriend, before you sit here and just lust after her. You know, before you think about Aladdin and all in her face. That's a joke from the movie The Dictator, by the way. So we have to be very careful looking upon the beauty of these women. Some of these women are fucking gorgeous. And to be honest with you, some of them are not. You might be sitting here looking on Facebook at a chick that was born a dude. Nowadays, you can't tell. Or you might be looking at a chick who's got filters upon makeup. And she looks nothing like that in real person, in real life. So before you lust after a woman, you should first inquire. Try to see if they're taken or something. You know what I mean? Or if they're in a situationship. But you don't never look at a woman and say she can get it. Or what niggas like to do. Yo, you hit that? Yeah, I hit that. You don't know if you hit that. Because you don't know if she has a fucking man. And usually if a stupid... See, I'm already calling people stupid. Usually, but it is actually stupidity, what I'm talking about. One of these dumb jakes out here in the world that don't know what the hell they're doing, they don't care if this woman has a man. We do. We're Israelites and we don't want to step on nobody's boundaries. So we care if a woman has a man or not. So that means you should never look at a woman and automatically the first thing you think of is having sex with her. Because what is sex? Sex is marriage. So out of the marriage that you're thinking of in your head already, you're not even thinking, can she cook? Can she clean? Can she fulfill my needs? Is she a bum-ass bitch? Does she have a business? Does she have a job? Is she ran through? You know what I'm saying? All these things that you're going to think about before you wife a woman, you don't think about before you hit it. You notice that? You know, we'll smash anything. And that's what the problem is with this world. It has socially engineered us to be okay with casual sex, but not actually thinking, is this person going to be a lifelong partner? Where in the old days when we were righteous, that shit was unheard of. If I pipe a woman, that woman's going to be my wife. She's going to be my helpmeet. She's going to enhance everything in my house. She's going to cook. She's going to clean. And I'm going to provide for her and protect her. That's the exchange. That's the exchange. But yeah, that's what it is. When you read the scriptures, these are things you have to be mindful of. Lastly, I want to go back to the scripture that talks about thou fool, because I want to talk about brothers being angry with one another for no cause. Now, it might not be no cause literally, but it might not be a cause that's worthy. You know, if I'm mad at you, you know, fuck, man. I'm going to conclude the video. I have to answer this work-related call. Shalom.